Hi, my name is Alex. Are you familiar with Among Us? I think you are. I'm more than familiar with it. Coincidentally, my friends and I got into this game and became its heroes. There were 6 of us, and one of us was a traitor. Among Us became more than just a game for us. These are my friends: Yellow, Max; Black, Leo; Red, Jack; Pink, Jacob; and Blue, Isaac. We're all equal right now, and we're waiting for the start. We'll get out of here only if we pass the game to the end, and we all hope to win. We started from the canteen, and everyone started running every which way. I don't like it. Why can't we walk all together to find out the traitor faster and easier? Well, okay. I'll go towards the first aid post. Besides, they asked me to complete the task there. By the way, what strategy do you follow in Among Us as a crew member? Give your answers and reveal your secrets in the comments. When I entered the first aid post, Isaac was there. He was being scanned and ran away immediately after I arrived. Well, we've been friends since the 1st grade, and he doesn't even say hello. We can remove Isaac from the list of suspects, right? I left the first aid post and went to the cells. I found Isaac's blue corpse right at the guard post entrance. Report. I reported right away and told the guys that the traitor had recently been at the guard post. Max and Jacob wrote that they had been together in the navigation compartment recently, which was in a completely different part of the ship, so they had an alibi. There were Leo and Jack as well, but I didn't see any of them. So I decided to watch the team's reasoning. Of course, the guys denied their involvement in the murder. Then, Jacob said that Leo had always been a liar, so we shouldn't believe him. By the way, when we were in the 5th grade, Leo was the one who broke the globe in the geography classroom and blamed everything on Max. I didn't understand what was happening and how the globe was related to our game, but the snowball couldn't be stopped. Max was outraged, called Leo a scoundrel, and said that after that incident, his parents had thrown away his PlayStation and hadn't let him hang out with his friends for about 2 months. He said that it had really hurt him because no one had believed him then. And now, it turned out that it had all happened because of his friend. Leo replied that it was past history and we shouldn't drag up the past now. He also reminded everyone why we were here and suggested we keep on playing and talk about the personal stuff later. It was time to vote. As expected, everyone voted unanimously against Leo, but he wasn't the traitor. As for me, I skipped voting, but it didn't matter at all. Ciao, Leo. We found ourselves in the canteen and everyone started running every which way again. I decided to keep on performing the tasks, so I headed to the navigation compartment. But I didn't get there because someone found a corpse. Jacob found Max's corpse near the armory. I tried to think logically and told the guys about my thoughts. Last time, Jacob had an alibi, so there was only Jack. Moreover, he was the suspect last time. In this case, Jack called me an idiot and asked whether I was the traitor. My negative answer made him slow. He asked why I tried to present myself as a leader and strove for power all the time. He said that I was very bad at it and I'd better get real and assess my personality reasonably. Jack said that I constantly made awful decisions and everyone was sick of me and simply afraid to tell me this. I can't say that I was offended, but it was very unpleasant and I didn't completely understand why he would do that. Was it all because I called him a traitor in the game? It was so stupid. So it meant that he had never really liked me, but he constantly invited me to go bowling, hang out, and even to his younger brother's birthday party. Well, I don't know what happened to me, but I told Jack that he should first look at himself and then award a medal to me for being friends with such a bore like him, because it was very hard. You know, it was a stupid idea to start a beef during the game. Moreover, he shouldn't have done this in front of the guys. He could have voiced his claims face to face. Jacob asked if he was disturbing us and said that he was completely confused which of us was the traitor, so he didn't know who to vote against. On the whole, That's why everyone likes this guy. He takes nobody's side in conflicts and remains neutral. And even now, he didn't begin to stoop to our level and throw mud at us. But do you remember Jack's claims? I had always been the leader of our crew, and I think that's why Jacob still sided with me and voted against Jack. It was a victory, and it wasn't someone's victory, it was mine. That's right, I was the traitor. The first time I killed Isaac when I was at the guard post. I reported it, trying to throw off suspicion, and I did it, so Leo left the game. The second time, I knew that the report wouldn't work, and I would have to run away after the murder. Removing Jack made no sense, because after Leo's departure from the game, he became the chief suspect, which meant that I had to remove either Max or Jacob. I saw Max first, so nothing personal. After I won, I took off my headset and saw my friends. Everyone except Leo. We were in a gaming club, and it was our first Among Us game in such an environment. I mean, we used to play online every day, but VR headsets were different. And apparently, we didn't pass the test of the virtual reality because everyone quarreled with each other. All the guys were upset, although we'd come here to have fun. Jacob tried to joke and say something about how well I performed my duty, but Jack got outraged and left. Isaac and Max left as well. I really didn't understand what had happened to them and why they had become oversensitive and so vulnerable that day. Maybe the fault was in the stars or some kind of eclipse. However, I admit I had crossed the line. I shouldn't have quarreled with Jack over such silly stuff like a little kid. I was ashamed of myself and was going to call him a little later and apologize. But it turned out that he had already blocked my number, and the only thing I could hope for was meeting him at school. However, even there, he didn't want to talk and roughly pushed me away when I approached. Besides, Jack, as well as Leo, cut off contact with everyone from our crew after that game. We still keep in touch with Max, Isaac, and Jacob, but it's worth saying that we are no longer as good friends as we used to be. From then on, we've been acquaintances rather than friends. Recently, I had a birthday and sent invitations to all the guys. Eventually, only Jacob came, but he said right away that he would stay for half an hour because he had some stuff to do. As a result, he gave me a strange postcard and left 5 minutes later, saying that his parents were waiting for him. And the 6 of us used to spend at least half a day together. We were best friends. I couldn't even imagine that the new format of the Among Us game in the gaming club could destroy our friendship and damage the relationships forever. I wish I knew that everything would turn out this way. I would have stayed at home that day. By the way, after Jacob left, I read what was written on the postcard. See you in Among Us, and there was a room code next. I even got goosebumps after seeing this. Do you think I should go into that room? And what awaits me there? Give your answers in the comments. They'll help me make the right decision. I hope. Besides, give a thumbs up if you play Among Us, and subscribe to our channel in order to not miss new stories. Bye.